This is Wurps, and welcome to the v64 Lethal Company update. Now, on the beta branch, he has added a very crazy item this time. This is the belt bag. Costs 45, which is not much, considering it weighs 16 pounds and allows you to just go up to tools, press Q, and you just consume them. Like, all of the tools. So you can't grab the shotgun or the kitchen knife. You can't grab scrap like this. Keys, shovels, ammo. Okay. I wasn't expecting that one. You can't grab the alternative shovels. You can get the shovels. So then once you just grab stuff, here you go. You press left click and you can open your little menu. You can also access this on the ground and just grab stuff. So now you can have a tool bag guy and just carry a crazy amount of stuff. You can just drag it out. Wait, it actually holds more than 15 slots. That's interesting. Yeah, something odd is you can also take a bag and put a bag in it. And the bag is in the bag, and then you can also take a bag and put that bag in a bag in the bag. So you got a lot of bags, is the short version. And this allows you to carry everything, really. You also risk everything, of course, but you have everything. This allows for quite a lot. Oh, I don't have a jetpack in here. Yeah, you can put a jetpack in here. That's pretty cool. You could have a fleet of jetpacks in your bag that don't weigh you down. You can have all your keys, all your ammo. You have whatever you want for whatever weird situation. And it just takes one item slot and 16 pounds. So that's pretty crazy. The possibilities with this are very massive. Like, just being able to just take a jetpack out of nowhere and just go. Like, it's actually crazy. This is definitely the strongest item. I don't know if he's going to change it. This is a test version, so we'll see if he tones it down. I don't know if he really needs to, because really this just allows you to tackle situations in different ways and actually use the tools, because, you know, there is the long-standing issue of it's just too annoying to bring tools in most of the time. That's why a lot of people opt to just go in with no flashlight, with nothing, for maximum move speed and maximum inventory slots, and just run around in the dark. So this does allow some different gameplay styles to exist. Like, there is that strat where you can drop the extension ladder and have it fall on a turret, and it'll actually blind the turret, which isn't really viable because you can't just carry around a bunch of extension ladders if you want people to loot anything. But now you actually could. And if you get into a situation where you're pretty late in a quota and you have a bunch of money, like, you could actually viably just carry around whatever you want. You could have an entire stash of these things. You have an entire stash of everything. And this allows for just so much more ways to go about exploring and collecting things. It's pretty crazy. I'm interested to see what kind of strategies people come up with when you can have infinite TZPs and jetpacks on command within a mission anywhere. He did also make some hot fixes since version 60, and probably the biggest impacting one is when Coil head will get stuck running in place on a door like this. In the version 60 release, you could just make them do that, and they would run out of battery and just go inactive. But now, he seems to have made the battery drop when they're running in place like that pretty low. Before, they would run out of battery before they could even open the door. Now they can open the door before they run out of battery. I'm testing to see exactly how long you have to do this. It's quite a while. Oh. Okay, so they had about that much battery. 2 door openings and a tiny amount of movement, and that was enough to shut him down from a fresh coil head battery. So that was significantly nerfed, which is good because that was very overpowered. Get out of here, you. Here's the official version 62 patch notes by Zeekers in the Dark Place Travelers Discord. Fixed an issue where the rooms could overlap with the mineshaft entrance room. I didn't see that one personally. Fixed an issue where a specific corner could be walked through in the caves. So it's just mostly map issues. There's also the man-eater freezing bug, which I showed in my initial version 60 video, where the baby man-eater just turns into a thing you can just drop midair and it'll just stick there, which was kind of funny. Fixed table props not being able to spawn in the mine shaft, which could dramatically reduce its scrap count. Okay. Fixed an incorrect placement of a navigation blocker in the caves. Prevented pathing. Fixed an issue where players could drop the child down the elevator shaft, you monsters. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was an issue. Fixed a breaker box being able to spawn floating in the air. Scaled up the railing around the elevator to make it reasonably difficult to get on top of the elevator from below. Main entrance doorway can now spawn in a few different locations in the manner in the mine shaft. Coil heads, this is what I showed earlier. He nerfed the coil heads being so easy to shut down in a doorway. Also, coil heads will enter recharge mode eventually if they're inside the elevator, which, yeah, I can see how that would cause issues. And some misc changes like soccer balls colliding with the ship. Turrets, how audible the thing that they can hear is a little spooky. There's definitely a thing that's going to happen from that. You'll have to watch out for that one. Visual bug for non-host players. The man-eater would transform and briefly teleport. Okay. Yeah, and kind of potentially bad news. I don't even know what the Dark Place is, honestly. But Zeekers has announced that he is thinking / already is working on Welcome to the Dark Place over Lethal Company. Says he is feeling like he's burning out. But he also says he might pick it back up again easily since he's finished a major feature of version 65. So if he's working on this, trying to get it out for October, then it might be a bit before we get more Lethal Company updates. May have to consider adding more to my content as I am purely on Lethal Company and it may be going into hiatus. So we'll see if any cool new games come out that I deem worthy of creating videos for. I'm currently not really playing anything too majorly, just kind of casually playing a few things. I played a bit of the First Descendant. I played some Once Human, just kind of casually. I was never like big into them. I am waiting for a new main game pretty much. We'll have to see how that goes. I don't know exactly what other games people that like Lethal Company play, because Lethal Company was kind of a new subgenre. It's a little horror-y, of course, but it's definitely a very unique genre. So in the comments, let me know what other kinds of games you guys like to play. I'm curious. Maybe I can figure something out that would still be interesting to people that like to play Lethal Company. Well, that's everything. I'll see you next time.